Hey everyone, and Happy New Year, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 2, and welcome back to my videos, and also sorry for my still quite nosy voice, but that's what you have to deal with after quite a heavy flu. But I'm back, and yeah, I just wanted to record this video, which is partly already been done nearly 2 weeks ago, but I didn't finish it off, and today I was able to finish it off, and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna quickly record it, even though I must say that some of the things you will see in this build have been cut out simply because I had some crashes. I figured it was my own fault here. I for whatever reason had an old mod in, but it took ages until I figured, and I thought, you know, I reached the point where this park is a little bit too full and I used too many items, but fortunately enough it wasn't. So yeah, we're going to build a Spino area today, and the Spino is a special one because obviously it's going to be the Spino from Jurassic Park 3, the movie, and the one that is apparently also featured on Camp Cretaceous Season 4, which has caused some trouble, I guess, and some discussion to why and how, but in fact it is the same Spino, and we all know that this one is a pretty aggressive one, and hence we need to do something rather secure. And we are playing this, or like we are building this whole thing as if they succeeded in maintaining this zoo park, whatever you want to call this, and so I think it would have worked out, and they had some more experience with that, and at the end I decided to build like a bit of a larger facility, just quite similar to what we've done with the T-Rex, making sure that they have all the necessary buildings and stuff right across the corner, and they don't have to fly over or whatnot. So that was my initial plan, to have like a bigger facility complex right next to the habitat. So again, that they are pretty quickly, if there's anything going wrong, they will be pretty quick in getting there and having everywhere like pretty much secure stuff, like double secure walls and stuff like this. But yeah, I managed to somehow finish off this facility area and then go on with the actual habitat. And I did some testings, and you know, did some different variants on how I wanted to do this, but I ended up having like a big old gate with like two big old towers to watch the dinosaur in its habitat go through, and you know, just in general enjoying the time, not killing people. Hopefully that's what we want to make it do. But yeah, you will see in the real-time part how it actually turned out. I gotta say though, and oops, I just hit my microphone, potentially it's not going to be the Spino pattern of 2001, the Jurassic Park 3 one, simply because I don't have it anymore. It's a bit weird. I think I need to do the chaos theory again. I really don't know why. I had it in the game. I'm pretty sure I unlocked it because I used it already. But apparently after the update, it seems to be gone, and I will pretty quickly try to reopen the chaos mode and then see if I get the pattern back or not. But it was a bit weird. It was a bit weird one. And now I'm just gonna sip a little bit of my tea, and you will be with me live because you can hear that the voice is starting to break again. God, I'm feeling really better again, but I always have it. Like the voice is never an issue the first couple days, but the longer you have it, the longer you have the flu, the more the voice becomes an issue. Also because I have the problem that my nose is so, you know, sticky and stuff and blah, whatever. Let's quickly talk about this bunker over here. My idea was that you want to have like a viewing potential from the road, obviously, from the tour, that is pretty much inspired by the T-Rex. It's just kind of a modernized T-Rex viewing, if you will, because I thought it was a nice story to have it as well. And you can see this is where we lay the ground for it. Over here it's also like a little bit of a curve, and then you have this view inside of the habitat. Now, or I should say enclosure. I got so used to say habitat because I had so many people moaning about the fact that I said enclosure, simply because in German, you do have different words for that, but the negative meaning of enclosure is definitely something that you want to avoid in a game like Planet Zoo. But I think for dinosaurs that want to kill people, I think enclosure can be a good one. But on the other hand side, we want to make them thrive, so I think using habitat is still fine. Whatever. What's your opinion on that? Shall we say enclosure? Do we say habitat? Do we say pen? I really, like in Jurassic Park, they quite often say pen. But whatever. You know, what is your favorite description of these dinosaur areas? Whatever. Now, yeah, I just wanted to build this bunker, just to come back to this point, to have a second option to view the dinosaur from inside of the habitat, somewhat secure, and I needed to put down a path there to connect them, but I imagine that there's a tunnel going there, you know, you wouldn't have an open road going through the habitat, obviously, but I think it would be very likely that you have like a tunnel connected to this bunker, and then you would go into the bunker and you can see some double security in there, and then you have some viewing, and I think this could be pretty much obvious also for the tour. Maybe it's like if you book an exclusive tour, because Jurassic Park wants to make money after 10 years, so it could be like a later addition to this wonderful habitat that the Spinosaurus is thriving in. And funny enough though, because this is would be one of the latest additions to our park here, because the Spinosaurus as we know it from Jurassic Park 3 is already like 8 years after the events of Jurassic Park. Which doesn't mean that this is like a new dinosaur. It could have lived already on Sauna quite a long time, which apparently is also the story. But it's quite likely that it's a bit younger, because in Camp Cretaceous, which is after the events of Jurassic World, it's said that the Spinosaurus is already a little bit older. So also comparing the patterns and stuff, you can see that the patterns are a little more less saturated and stuff. That means that it has been a lot younger during the events of Jurassic Park 3, and hence meaning that this would be I think it would be likely that, you know, the installation of this habitat would be around 2000, 2001 maybe. You know, if the park would have succeeded, even 2002 maybe. So that's quite a very new addition to this park, and this is also why I decided to put this here and not somewhere else. But yeah, this is the story around this, and I really think it's a beautiful habitat. It really turned out looking super cool, super beautiful. I love how everything just works together. I just love how the different you know, layers with the different pools, or like ponds, or whatever you want to call that, the swamp is looking. And yeah, you can see I was really confused looking for that pattern, and it might also be just like a little mistake because of the way they changed how the patterns work. So again, maybe just opening sauna again will do the trick, but I'll see about that. So yeah, you can see this is the finished habitat. I'm just doing some tweaks here and there, putting some more forest in, and I tried to cover up the pathway a little bit with that wall. Yeah, I would have loved to see a tunnel here. In general, I would love to see tunnels in this game, not gonna lie, but yeah. Let's have a look at it in the real-time part, so I see you after the cut. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in the real-time part, and unfortunately, I gotta tell you that I have absolutely no clue why the Jurassic Park 3 skin of the Spinosaurus is gone for me. I have no idea. I just reopened Sauna, I played through Sauna, I succeeded in Sauna, but I'm just not getting the pattern back. It's just gone, and I have no idea why. I gotta have to see what that is. Maybe I have to play Sauna from beginning and can't just load into my save I had, or I just legit I can't tell you, but yeah, this shouldn't take away from what the actual habitat looks like, and this is the final result. As you can see, I'm just gonna quickly give you a tour. So this area here has changed. It's not finished yet. I will do some little things here as well, but I wanted to maintain this area. You can see that there is a bit of stuff going on, people stuff going on if you want, but you know, this area will get also a bit more like some generators and stuff. But you can see it's quite like a heavy facility. You've got this big control center, you've got a helicopter pad right away. I should put like a ranger post here as well. And you've got that big double gate, you know, and then this is the swamp area for the Spino. As you can see, it's coming through the trees here, and then you've got the bunker. Actually, this view is pretty neat over here. Look at that, the Spino just lurking through here. I think that's pretty neat, and yeah, you can actually tell that this really got a nice you know feel to it. I'm quite a big fan of how this habitat turned out in general, like with the different layers and stuff. And if we just move here, oops, let me just quickly fly over the fence again. There you go, and you can see the Spino moving along there with the bunker in the back. And again, I really think it just really panned out to be exactly how it should be. I'm a bit mad now that I can't have the right Spino in here to tell the full story, but yeah, maybe it just got a bit hot in here, or maybe they just changed its appearance a little bit because it's, I don't know, looks better for the guest, you know, whatever. But no, actually, it just really bothers me a bit, to be honest. But yeah, so this is the habitat. I'm just going to keep it there because that's like a very nice shot we can have a look at the end. But yeah, you can see this side is not done yet because there will be another herbivore habitat here. And I have to really get in and make sure that this is double secured. So I will make like a triple wall or something, even have like a road going through or whatever, like a maintenance road, making sure that this all looks good. And yeah, so this is then already the point where we can speak about the finishing touches of the original Jurassic Park part of the park. So you've got still this lower area which we will cover with a couple more modern buildings, but this is the Jurassic Park 2003 area in the Jurassic Park style, which will receive some upgrades a little bit. So what I will do, just to guide you through, is I'm going to cover this area so that looks finished, and again, I make sure that this central area looks a lot more like where the guests are staying, and this is more likely the, you know, park area. So gotta have to do a little bit of connection work between here and in this back area. We also may do a little bit of a herbivore kind of area in here, which connects to the T-Rex and the Raptors area. And then this is about it. And then we will, you know, pay our attention to the original gigantic herbivores like Brachiosaurus area. I do want to put some maybe towers in the middle, and I have to somehow get a way to bring the people down here. We won't have a monorail in this park. I just think it doesn't fit. But maybe I find a different nice way to squeeze a path through. I really would love to see a null path at some point. I'm not sure if the mod is already available, but that would be staggering, because that looks a lot better to just, you know, move that along the way of the true or whatever. So yeah, I guess that's what we want to do. But yeah, so one more episode, I guess, before we can call this a day, and then do one or two more of this, and then we should be good. So yeah, let's fly through, and sorry for my nose. God, this is so annoying. Alright, I'm sorry, I just needed to make a little cut to get my nose free again. Whoops, I didn't want to roll. Look at that. Oh, I love that. We're just gonna sip in the water. I love the fact that this one is actually staying in the water to drink and not just going to the... Oh, are you actually drinking, or what have you been doing? Look at that. I mean, this pattern is also great, but it's just not as great as the original one. Let's have a little looky look here. Ah, love that. It's a very cool dinosaur. It's a very, very cool dinosaur. Not gonna lie. With the sail here and stuff. Look at that. Look at just the... I really do like that view. That is so cool. I can really see myself just driving along here, being scared to death, obviously, but yeah. Are you just gonna go for some fishies here as well? I'm not sure, because they seem to not eat, because I have no starving and stuff on, but maybe it does. That would be really cool though. Oh no, it's just going to go past. That is a little bit of a pity. Anyhow, that should be it, guys, from my side, because this is all I can show you for now. But I told you what's going on next, and yeah, if you guys have some ideas what else you want to see in this original part, let me know. In terms of herbivores, we have got 2 areas to fill in, maybe one with some bigger ones and one with some smaller ones, but let me know in the comments down below. And also, what would you see in the modern part? I think I want to step away from hybrids. I'm not seeing myself putting hybrids in this, but what else do you want to see? What kind of dinosaurs do you think would fit into a modern park? You know, what could be the... My imagination is that this is the 10 years anniversary area, which has been built before, and this is kind of the grand opening of the next 10 years, so to say, where they want to expand up until this area. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for your ongoing support. Have a wonderful 2022, and stay safe. Goodbye, everyone.